Okay, we're back. It's good. It's probably been a while for you since you've been here, huh? Wait. Something's different here. Yeah, it's probably been a while, so probably a lot changed, huh? Don't you think? There are 2 extra houses. Genesis, they're not houses. It's a pyramid that we turned into a school, an academy, and that's the arena that we fought the Lost Inferno in. Ah, yeah, you can see the kind of damage that it caused. So, you did a good job at making it powerful. Spooky. Sure, but it was quite a mess, and it would have actually been nice if you were there to help out. I'm just saying. Anyways, just maybe prepare yourself. Hey man, if they destroyed it sooner, it would have been a lot easier, I guess. But then maybe you should have made the Desert Thieves a little smarter. I don't know. Did you know where they kept the Genesis arrow? It was in the attic of the Desert Apprentice, and he had to like go in it and look for it. It took a while for him to even find it. It wasn't so big before. You mean the Lost Inferno? I mean, if he wasn't that big, maybe they should have started. Wait, seriously? Yeah. It was. He had to go up there. He went to go through like a bunch of chests. He fell out of a window before he even found it. That's how well they took care of your artifact. I expected a bit more respect. Yeah, well, that's your creation for you. But they are good friends of mine, and they're not actually that bad once you see past those few flaws. One thing that is a little messed up, though, is this. So just prepare yourself. This is where they put, well, most of the Desert Thieves that fell to the Lost Inferno. And they did this over the course of the past few, well, weeks at least. Oh my. Yeah. It's a lot. They just sit down here. Yeah, that's one upside of the Desert Thieves being good builders. They built this big room very quickly and then just moved them all here. Nothing else? Nope. These are just Desert Thieves. Are you sure? Yep. Just rows and rows of Desert Thieves that all fell to your first creation. But awful is what it is. It's just awful. Why wouldn't they? I don't know, Genesis. They were people. Yeah, and some of them poofed into smoke, others turned to glass. Not just blocks. I know. The ones that poofed to smoke they couldn't do anything with, but the ones that turned to glass, they couldn't just leave them out there, so this is the best solution they came up with. I don't know if you can do anything with this. You said that the Forest Thieves sounded a little bit too much destroyed, but this, maybe you can do something with this. Better than Windows. Yeah, well, that wasn't... According to the leader, they thought about it for a moment, but then very quickly went off of that notion. Do you think you can at least try figuring something out here? I can try. Well, that's more than I expected for you to be able to do. It would take a lot. Well, it would be worth it. I don't know how many of them are here, but if you can do literally anything for them, be better than this. Anyways, and it may not even be possible, but yeah. How about you go ahead and try and find that out, and I'm going to have some people to meet up with, and I'm also going to be checking on the Forest Thieves. Would probably like to meet you at one point, but yeah, you should try and figure out what you can do here. Oh, okay, yeah. I know it's a lot, and I'm sorry. This is, jeez, yeah, I'm sorry, but if anybody could do something, it would be you, right? That's what my train of thought was, at least. So, I guess I'll give you some space. And I hope you can do something for them. I'll come check in on you in a little bit. See you later. Yeah. See ya. Hey, Sharp. And wait, who's that? Beef? Or oh, Boss. Hey, Cole. Oh, hey, Cole. Hi. It's good to see you here. What are you up to? Why are you in the Desert Village? Why are you not at the Red Kingdom? Not that I'm not glad to see you. I needed a good long break from the king. How do you mean? Right, he's not really been that much of a fan of any of the elites as of late, I heard. He's what? A bit much. He's difficult to work with. Yeah, especially lately, huh? I understand that you would want to have a break. That's completely fair. Well, maybe it's actually good that you're here. I wanted to come tell you about something. I've been trying to convince him to stop being so to unbanish you. Right. Thank you. Beef also already mentioned that he was trying to do that, and not a whole lot of luck, I'm assuming. He's quite stubborn, the king. He won't budge. Just maybe give him some more time. He'll come around eventually. The reasoning is completely unfair. I guess I shattered his fragile ego or something like that. I'm not sure. The desert leader knows more about that. Anyways, what I wanted to talk to you about, I went to go get Genesis to see if he could help with, well, the Forest Thieves and the Desert Thieves predicament, and Well, he mentioned that he had some friends, but they were not the type of friends that I was expecting him to have. I thought like maybe he had some like animals or other beasts like the Lost Inferno that that are not as aggressive that he was hanging out with. Jenna, who now? Oh, boss, that's a whole other can of worms. He's the one who created the ocean and desert and forest thieves. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's actually a pretty chill guy, if you know. But I found out that he was hanging out with a group of Steves, a kingdom, even. And you're just buddy-buddy with him? A little bit. He's more buddy-buddy with me than the other way around, I feel like. He's very, like, open to, like, he wants me to come and hang out and stuff like that. Wait. More Steves? More? Yeah. And they are not like the desert or not like the obsidian, nothing like that. Let me get out my book. Right. Well, they're not a type of Steve of a thing or a place like the winter and obsidian Steve and stuff like that. So explain. What are they like? Well, believe it or not, they're pretty much like us. He was living in a green kingdom. In the same way that we have a red kingdom, there's a kingdom full of green Steves. Green? Yeah. And it's not even that. They called in a whole meeting, and apparently it's not just green, it is violet and yellow and orange and, well, red and green. There's a whole bunch of us, and they have all of their own kingdoms and stuff like that. It's a whole thing. Violet, orange, yellow, green Steves. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Wait. So, there are 4 new types of Steves? Besides just the 3 this Genesis guy created? Yeah, no, it's a whole different ballgame. You have Genesis created the desert and ocean and forest Steves. Then you had another creator who made the winter Steves. And then the first enemy created obsidian Steves and diamond Steves. And, well, there is somebody who created us, right? Like, we have myths about that. According to Genesis, that's the same person that created him. And that person also created all these other Steves. How many creators exist? Like 4, I think? I don't know, but there's a lot of creations, if I'm not gonna lie. It might be a little bit confusing, but it's a lot. I learned about them, and they all have like separate powers and stuff. Wow. The green Steves, they can heal, and the yellow Steves are incredibly fast, and orange Steves are like good builders and very creative, very similar to the desert Steves, and the violet was a little less clear, but the violet Steves had something to do with like love and connection between people. I'm not sure, I haven't been able to explore it all, and I want to in due time, but I just don't have the time at the moment. That is remarkable. Yeah, it's a whole new other world that opened up to us. And well, I'm currently I only know about the Green Kingdom, so I can only go there, but I really want to visit the other kingdoms at one point if I do have the time. You know, I need time away from the Red Kingdom. May you send me to the Green Kingdom? Sure. Yeah, the Yellow King ventured to the Red Kingdom not long ago, so he's probably talking with the Red King right now. But I can send you that. The Green Steves will probably, well, very happily accept you there. Perhaps I could act as ambassador. Yeah, I don't really have the time myself to fill that role, so it's been a while since you were far away from the academy. So let's get you exploring again a little bit. Here, let's get away from Sharp's Dome before we break the whole thing, shall we? Then I can send you there. They have a central like arrival place as well, but you'll just have to talk to one of the Green Steves there. I could polish up my old adventuring mood. Yeah, here, just get ready. I'll send you there. Sharp. Hey, I came to talk to you, by the way. I was wondering, your academy seems a little bit further finished. I guess that's what you and the Desert Steves have been doing today. How's this all going? How are you planning on running this place? Oh, yeah, we were able to get some Red Steves to come to the Desert Village to teach the Desert Steves. Oh, so we're going to be like giving lectures and stuff, huh? Interesting. What about after this place? If this is all set up, then what are you gonna do? Since the Desert Steves aren't, too bright. No, I get it, don't worry, you really don't have to explain it to me. I've spent enough time amongst the Desert Steves to understand that they could do with some teachings. I'll go out to look for another place to put an outpost. That's what I expected from you. It's good to hear that you still have that drive. Beef is currently taking a vacation, and I'm not necessarily saying that he's wrong. I'm just saying that we were not finished here yet. At least it doesn't feel that way. Oh, I wanted to tell you, by the way, if you are going out there again and you're going to be looking for places to turn into outposts, maybe try avoiding ruins, and don't turn any ruins into an outpost. I know that was your goal before, but when I was trying to get to Genesis, wait, what? What is it? Did you run into it? Yeah, I was trying to teleport to the Genesis Temple, but on the way I was interrupted, and it anchored me at the Forest Thief ruin. Are you alright? Yeah, no, I'm fine now. I once I saw it, I tried to sneak around it, but it didn't seem to allow me to go anywhere, so I fought it, I attacked it. I guess I attacked it first, but still it seemed a little aggressive. And whenever it got close to me, it actually grabbed me and teleported me somewhere. Very much similar to how we can teleport people. He brought me to some type of, like, I don't know, a beach. I met some forest thieves there that were also brought there, and they told me that it likes to come out there and just look at the water, just stare at it. Huh. Yeah, you probably, I don't know if you met them. I sent them back a couple hours ago at this point, probably. I met them. They were teleported there as well. They had no idea where they were, and well, they couldn't teleport anywhere else, so I sent them here to the Forest Thieves. So, well, it was only 2 of them, but at least it doubled their population, basically. But yeah, that's good. But if you do go out there, just try avoiding the ruins, because, well, it's really just not a good option if this thing keeps stalking them. You know, we should really take care of that thing before it becomes a major problem. Yeah, probably. If we do that though, we should probably prepare a little better. I don't think it's as, powerful and dangerous as the Lost Inferno, but I had some trouble fighting it on my own, and I don't think I got close to, well, destroying it. I'm also not sure if that's the way to go, but if it's going to be teleporting Steves that, well, can't teleport, or attacking them and hurting them, you're right, maybe we should go and do something about it. Yeah, maybe that's something we should figure out on a later date, though. As I said, I brought Genesis here. You haven't met him before, and if you are documenting everything, maybe after he's done with, well, looking at the glass Desert Steves, maybe you can go and meet him. Oh, right. Can I meet him after? Yeah. I'm going to go past the Forest Thieves as well, because, well, it's his creation and they're not doing too hot. But after that, sure, I'll make sure you guys meet, so you can, well, you gotta write that all down, right? Awesome. Thanks. Yeah, no worries. Hey, Sharp, I'm gonna go check in on the Forest Thieves before then going to Genesis. I'll meet you again soon, and your academy looks great. I hope it all works out. Okay, see you later. Yeah, see ya. Hey, let's see. Oh, the Forest Thieves, they've met. That's a good thing. Hey guys, hey, it's good to see that you found each other. Cole. Hi, Forest Thief. Are you okay? It's a nice little area you've got here, huh? Oh, hi again. Thank you. Hey, Cole. Hi, guys. That's a lot of you. Hey, I wanted to check up on you, see how you all were doing. I see that you're all catching up. You guys are still a little singed. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I wanted to tell you guys, I went to go look for Genesis, for you guys' creator, and I managed to bring him here with me. I didn't think there were more. Yeah, it was a chance encounter, but it's good that I found them. Genesis is here, and he's currently looking at the Desert Steves that were turned to glass to see if he can help them somehow. But I'm pretty sure that after that he would like to meet all of you. He's here? He's here now? Yeah, he's underground at the moment, but I'm pretty sure once he's finished, he'd love to meet, well, the last of the Forest Thieves. Cole, can Genesis revive the ones who passed? I'm sorry, I don't think so. Do you think you'll be able to redo what happened? Oh, yeah, I'm afraid not. I explained him the situation, and he might be able to help you two, the ones that, well, fell prey to him when the village was attacked. But he told me that because there's nothing left of the other Forest Thieves, he can't help them. That's why he is currently looking at the Desert Thieves to see if he can help them, because, well, there's something left of them. I'm sorry if that's bad news, but it's all the news that I could give you. It's good though that you're all once again united, and, well, not yet a leader's chosen, huh? It's okay. Do you guys still have the Genesis sapling, by the way, right? I'm pretty sure somebody said that you guys brought it. Yeah, we do. Yeah, it's good to see the others again. Well, if the Genesis sapling is somewhere around here, just keep it close by. Maybe it is important somehow. Genesis gave everybody the artifacts to deal with something in their future, so maybe it can help you somehow. It's inside the highest house, on a shelf. Good, keep it safe there, because you might need it. I'm gonna go check up on Genesis, but once we're done there, I'll bring him here, so you guys can meet him, and maybe he can help somehow. Okay. It was good seeing you again. Yeah, you too. You guys get comfortable in your nice little oasis. Looks good. I really hope the Forest Thieves are going to be doing better now that they're attached to the desert village here. Let's see how Genesis is doing. What an impeccable security system. I can't even close the door behind me. Cole, is that you? Yeah, Genesis, it's me. Hey, have you figured anything out here? Because, well, I gave you some time, but I'm not sure if you can. I think I can do it. Well, that's great. Let's go with it. Why didn't you do it already? Think. Wait, how do you mean? What's wrong? There's one issue. What issue is that? Glass could, melt together. Oh, become an abomination. I mean, most of them are pretty spread out, right? So that probably not. Yeah, but Genesis, I'm not gonna lie to you. That would be horrible. It could happen. That would be really bad. But at the same time, leaving them here, standing for eternity just in this storage room, that's much worse than any other outcome. I would have to destroy them out of mercy if that happened. You know, what's scary. I guess that would be fair. But come on, you're pretty powerful. I believe you can do this. I don't know if they're awake in there. Oh. Wait, so you're saying that even if you can transform the glass back into a Desert Steve, they might not be the old self? There is a possibility they could see us now. If they are conscious, yeah. But what if they're not? Is there a chance that you can bring them back physically, but, well, not them? That, I don't know. Well, I guess it's better to find out than not, right? If they aren't awake, waiting for us, then they'll be shells. Right. I get that. If they are, some would have been waiting years, decades. Some of them have probably been here for generations, indeed. All the way in the back. Yeah. Well, if that's the case, let's just assume that that's the case, right? In that case, I think they've waited long enough, and it's time for them to come back. Indeed. I believe in you, Genesis. I'm ready. I'm gonna stand back, because I don't know how much of an effect this is going to have, but whenever you're ready, go for it. 3, 2, go! Whoa. Whoa, lightning striking everywhere. Whoa. Rebirth of my creations. There's so many of them. Desert Apprentice! Desert Apprentice, are you okay? Hey, come on, look at me. Oh, you seem to be okay. Come on, talk. Huh? Oh, you're okay. That's great. He may be confused. Yeah, I'm assuming so. They were awake the whole time. Really? Wow. Genesis, somebody needs to go get the leader. I'm so sorry. Genesis, can you stay here for a while? See if any of them need some additional help? I'll get the leader and come back as quickly as possible, okay? I'm okay, I think. That's good. Just stay here for a moment. I'll be back. I'm gonna have to find the leader somewhere, probably in his throne room, if anything. So it's this direction. Oh! Hi, leader. Good to see you. I was just trying to get to you. There is, something happened. No! Hey, man! Hi. You probably want to, prepare yourself a little bit, because, well, all that lightning you just heard, that was Genesis. I managed to find him and bring him here, and, well, strangely enough, he's actually been successful in turning all those glass blocks back into Desert Steves. Nice, man. So yeah, there's a like, I don't know how many there were, but there were a bunch of them down there. Genesis is down there right now, checking up on them, seeing if any of them need some additional healing. But I'm pretty sure he'll come up here to talk to you as well. Just be prepared. There's a lot of them down there. Hello. Oh, Genesis. Well, Desert Leader, Genesis, Desert Leader. So, I don't know if you guys have formally met yet. Oh, hey, Genesis. Everyone is physically fine. Hello. Is everybody doing okay? How do you mean physically? Like, they're only physically okay? All of them were awake all that time. Some of them might have a little bit of a little problem. Well, some have been down there for, generations. They must have been bored out of their mind. And it would be kind of weird for them to be able to, like, walk and talk again since so long. Which is, it's good that they're back now. But I think it would be wise if you went to go check up on their people, Desert Leader. Well, they're fine now, right? Like, basically. Yes. Well, then it's a good thing I sent Cole to find you, man. Thanks a ton. Wait, I'm not sure that that was actually what happened. Excuse me? See ya. He didn't, for the record, I came to you on my own volition. He was pretty okay with just leaving them down there and that's it. That, didn't happen. No. Yeah, he's a bit of a lazy leader, but maybe if he has this many more people, he can actually get some responsibility. And as I said it out loud, I kind of just figured out how stupid that was. He probably won't. Yeah, let's go check in on the Forest Thieves. Right, yeah, follow me. They're very excited to meet you, so it's been a while for them, so seeing you will probably do them some good. I'm pretty sure the Desert Thieves kind of set up this little oasis for them, and I think they've just been trying to build a little bit of a new village. Oh, hey guys, I brought someone, Genesis. He came around to meet you guys. Hello. Oh, hello. This must be a bit of a shock, I'm assuming, for the first time meeting him. I'm Genesis. I'm your creator. I mean, you guys probably would have seen him when he came by last time to talk to the leader, maybe passing him by, but you guys, when you were in the forest, well, this is him. Wow, this is so strange. Yeah, I assumed so. He just came back from the Desert Seas. He managed to actually bring back most of them, so he had some additional time and he came by here. How are you holding up? I would say well, but that would kind of be a lie. I'm sorry for what happened. I mean, it's not completely your fault. I mean, the Lost Inferno wasn't supposed to go there ever. Nobody expected it to happen. I did create... never mind. Don't be. It's not your fault. I mean, Genesis, do you think that, you know, now that you're here, you can help them somehow? Still. Have you found a new leader? Yeah, you guys have, now everybody's here. I see the hat still hanging up on the wall. Not really. Wait, why not? I mean, we don't really need one. I mean, it's still useful to have. Guess there's not a lot of you. Ah, I see. It's a little sad, but there are only 4 of us. So you guys just want to stick like this, just the 4 of you? You guys can make decisions for yourselves pretty well. Never really thought of that. Every civilization I ran into had a leader. I guess none of them were small enough to be able to just, you know, govern themselves. Do you 4 still have the Genesis sapling? I'm pretty sure you guys did, right? You guys brought it with you. Yeah. Yeah, they've been keeping it safe pretty well. Well, better than the Desert Thieves at least. Not that that's much of an accomplishment. Why? What can they do with it? Is that somehow useful? It's up in one of the houses. Well, luckily, I foretold how they would be used. I mean you mean the artifacts? I mean, wow, that's quite a bit of foresight. How can you use this one? How did the other ones use them, per se? The oceans used to be dangerous. They needed taming. So I gifted the Ocean's Thieves a powerful trident to control the waters. Huh. Oh, that actually makes sense, because they can actually literally control the water with it. And they told me about that, how they had to conquer the oceans with it. The Desert Thieves thrived in the land of a great beast. So, a weapon to defeat it. Well, if they only actually remembered where to put it, and then, you know, actually put it to use. That would have been, you know, more useful than what they eventually did with it. And you, my most fragile creations. Kinda insulting, but okay. I mean, he does have a point, you know. You're much more likely to get hurt. Ouch. I mean, again, he's right. That's actually what happened. The Desert Thieves got hurt a lot, but they managed to repopulate very well compared to how you guys are currently doing, no offense. Yeah, I guess so. So I gave you a gift. The gift of rebirth. Wait, what do you mean? This sapling can bring the others back? To plant more of your kind. Wait, hold up. Can this sapling bring others back, or can it make new ones, basically? No. Only create new ones. Oh, that's a little... I don't want to say disappointing, because it is something that can bring back forest thieves, but still, you got my hopes up for a little bit. I do not have the energy to create new beings. I kinda assumed that much. Not anymore. Right, so you expended all that power whenever you created them in the first place, huh? It's been too long. I mean, that's okay. So this sapling, they need to plant it somehow? So, I mean, I guess you guys could do it pretty much here. I'm old now. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're the oldest being that I've ever met, or that's currently even around. Yes, but you must care for it. Right, it's not just like a regular sapling, I'm assuming. I understand. If it dies or burns, that's it. Wait, you cannot make any more saplings? Not that that's really surprising. For all of us? Oh, it's good that you guys have been taking care of it so well then. No, but I guess for you guys' future as a people, it might be the end. That's quite a lot for them to handle, Genesis, don't you think? you won't be able to repopulate. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a big thing. Would you be able to assist us? Of course, I would love to. Yeah, that's kind of a lot for them just to handle on their own, and while you're here anyways now, I think there's nothing better to do with your time. You have my thanks. Hey, Genesis, I need to ask you a favor. A friend of mine, he runs the pyramid on the other side. He really wanted to meet you, but, well, you have some priorities. I was wondering if, I'm going to be checking up on the Desert Steve, seeing how well they're doing with, you know, being alive again. Could you go check up on him and you know, just introduce yourself? I can meet with him when I'm done helping. Thank you, Genesis, and thank you for all you've done. I'll see if I can meet up with you again before you go back to the Green Kingdom, but otherwise, I guess I can just meet you there. Good luck, guys. See you soon. Yeah, see ya. Okay, now I gotta find... Where would the Desert Leader go? Probably to the restaurant, huh? Was somewhere... Yeah, the restaurant was above the basement, of course. Hey. Oh, of course. I managed to find you guys here. Dang, I love beef. I mean, yeah, he's pretty nice. I wanted to come check on you guys. Desert Apprentice, how are you doing? You doing better now that you're out of the well, out of that glass-like form? Okay. That's good. I'm glad. I tried to fix everything as quickly as possible, so it's good to see that you're walking around again. I was kind of fearful that it might not work at all. It wasn't as bad for me, as since I wasn't there for as long as others. I guess you're right. Those in the back, they stayed there for so long. He's better than okay. He's ready to get back to his duties. I mean, you may want to give him a moment. Like, he did help out with the Lost Inferno and everything, and he literally gave his life for it, basically. We were lucky that he didn't poof into smoke. Speaking of old people, Wait, how do you mean speaking of old people? You mean all the other Steves that came out? That's probably going to be a lot of work for you. So, some of the old leaders are down there. Oh, that's awkward, I guess. That's, how are you gonna do that? Including the first. Wait, you mean the first ever desert leader was down there? Yep. Wow, that's crazy. I'd like to meet him at one point, but how is that gonna work with all of you? The guy who met Genesis. Oh right, back whenever this was all started. How are you gonna do that if there's that many leaders? Are you still going to be the leader? Well, What? You're pretty good with people. I am bringing different... What are you suggesting? Because I'm feeling like you're trying to push your responsibilities onto somebody else again. You know, maybe you could... Desert Leader, I'm gonna stop you right there. I think I've been taking care of a lot of problems for you guys. I still have kind of a lot of problems at the Red Kingdom that I have to fix. And, well, you have your Desert Apprentice back now. This feels like very much a Desert Steve thing. Come on, like... What do you actually do? Okay, yeah, just for, don't call me next time a big monster shows up again and you need to, some help with that. No, I'm sorry. Sure, man. I don't want to be rude or anything. It's just that this seems like something that the Desert Steve should fix themselves. I don't think that all your subjects will be too happy if I'm going to be the one deciding who's going to rule and stuff like that. It's for you guys to figure out. So just good luck with that. I'll be around if you need me. Just not for that specifically. Well, goodbye, whatever. Of course. Wait, hold on, Cole. What? What is it? Thanks, for helping us. Yeah, you're welcome. I would have never left you down there. Hey, and good luck with the thing with all the leaders. I'm sure you guys will figure it out. Thanks, man. Home sweet home, I guess. Cole! Whoa, Winter Steve, I'm over here. What's up? What are you doing here? Are you? It's the Winter Leader. Wait, what about him? You said he was not feeling well. And the giants. Wait, hold up. Winter Steve, just calm down for a moment. What do you mean the giants? What do you mean Winter Leader? That you're not making a whole lot of sense here. I want to help you genuinely, but I need to know exactly what's going on. I think there might be a couple people around that can actually help better. What was exactly happening? The Winter Leader is acting really weird. How do you mean specify weird? Just you know, I don't know how is he like melting? Is something bad happened? Did you guys? You said giants. Did the giants come for you guys? Were you guys attacked? Were the Obsidian Steves not there? What's going on? So you know how a skeleton just kind of lingers without thought? I mean, I guess a little bit. I saw the Diamond Steve ghosts. It's sort of like that, but not. Right. Alright, so he's a little out of it. You said that he was being, you know, he was ill. He was not feeling too well. That's why why he didn't show up for the fight. Is this that same illness that you were talking about back then, or did he heal from that? Is anybody else dealing with having to act weird? I assume so. Right. And as I said, did it spread to anybody else? Any other Winter Steves or any of the Obsidian Steves even? No. That is odd. And okay, you're here. Does that mean that there's no leader in the winter village right now? Because that would be very problematic as well. I'm assuming that it's at least being kept together somehow. Do all the other Winter Steve know yet? Oh, there's so many things that we're gonna have to figure out. I want to help you. That's not the problem. He's there, but out of commission. Right. So he's currently just keeping up a facade, right? And you're trying to keep this under the radar of most Winter Steves, seeing if you can fix this before they notice. Yeah, I locked him in his house. Right. Well, aside from the fact that that's a little problematic, we should definitely do something about it. And you said the giants. What about that? Did they show up or something? Hey, what else was I supposed to do? Well, I guess if he's just standing still, roaming around without thought, you can't just have him wandering around the village. That's wise. But you said the giants. You guys are working with the Obsidian Steves, right? To build a wall. Even if they show up, they will not be able to harm you. Not anymore. They just kinda showed up. They have been getting extremely close. Closer than usual. Well, with the walls up and the Obsidian Steves there, you guys venture out less, I'm assuming, right? Maybe the giants just felt comfortable noticing that you guys were all inside the walls. To be fair, last time we encountered a giant, we destroyed it, so I guess we did send some type of message to them. Maybe. I have no idea. Well, Winter Steve, I think I might be stating the obvious here, but did you try to use the Heart of Winter already to see if that could somehow heal or fix him? But they come out in the evening and just stand there, watching. Well, the giants is a whole other problem. The Winter Leader first. Did you try to use the Heart of Winter on him? I'm not sure if that has any healing abilities. And yes, I did attempt to heal him. It didn't do anything. Well, to be fair, we haven't really been able to explore the depth of, well, the powers of that thing. But I mean, if you do need somebody to heal someone, I do know one person who might be very capable for the job, and it just so happens that they're here. The creator of the desert and forest thieves and stuff. He is here. Oh, please, that would be perfect. Yeah, just follow me here. I'll introduce you to him. To at least try. He was right over here just moments ago. I left him very shortly. He might only be on the other side of town. He was going to stick around for a bit still. Hey, Genesis! Oh, before you start flying off. Genesis, hey. I need to talk to you. I need to introduce you to someone. This is Winter Steve. He just came running all the way over here to ask me for some help. Oh, Winter Steve. Hey, it has been a while. Yeah, well, I don't know how well you know them, but, well, he had a question. Apparently, his leader has fallen ill, and to some type of sickness. Haven't been to the tundra for a long time. Oh? Yeah, he explained that, what did you say? He stood around like a skeleton, not really doing anything? The Winter Steve is sick. Yeah, like, oddly sick. I'm not sure how well you understand them, but you're a pretty good healer. He's just mindlessly wandering. Well, yeah, and he locked him currently in his house, so he's not going out and, scaring anyone or spreading whatever illness this is. Like a zombie or a skeleton. That's odd. Yeah, well, I was thinking, you just brought back all the desert Steves and you brought back that entire forest, and, well, you even told the forest Steves how they could heal. Well, and you've been teaching the green Steves, so I was wondering maybe you can somehow help them as well. It's almost like his body is disconnected from his mind. Well, that sounds incredibly concerning, and I don't know how much you know in the way of this type of illnesses, but if you know at least something. I mean, look, no offense. You're not my creation. Wait, so do you not want to help them? I have no idea how you work. Wait, so you can help, right? Like, they might not be your creation, but you can still help. Please, you could at least try. I'll help, if I can. Oh, okay, of course. Sorry, I didn't mean to. That you didn't want to help them. I was just confused for a second. Because you also didn't want to, you know, with the Lost Inferno and all. But if you don't mind, I know that you were going to see Sharp, but I think this is more of a pressing matter. No. I just don't have much experience. That's fair. I guess you've mostly had experience with, well, the Green Steves and such, and, well, your own creations. Only with my own creations and the chromatics. Yeah. Well, I don't mean to be a bother. I just would like if you could maybe just try. It would mean a lot. Yeah, exactly. And what they need it. They need their leader. Right in this time as well, with the giant showing up. I have the time. Let's go. Yeah, after this, you should go talk to Sharp. Ow, wait, what? Oh, that's cold. Help! I can fly. Yeah, wait. Genesis, you teleported us into a hill. I think next time it should be wiser if somebody who's been here a little bit more recent would bring us here. I did this before, but just, you know. Yeah. Look, man, I haven't been here for like a long time. Oh. Walls. Yeah. This is something that they've been working on with the Obsidian Steves. Winter Steve, can you... Yeah, we needed to keep the giants out. Coming? Yeah, we're on our way. We're just a little slower. Thank you. Just... Can you make it so that I can actually like step off on the side there and not fall to my imminent doom? Okay. Whew. Safe and steady on the center of the wall. Are you scared of heights? Yeah. Did you not know? Yeah, no, that's a no-go for me. I'm not a big fan of heights. Ha. Yeah, hilarious. I've had to deal with that more often than I'd like to admit. So, I don't see any doorways. Wow, it wasn't even that big of a fall. Well, it could have been. Anyways, where are the doors? How do we get out of here? How did you guys get up here? So, yeah, these should have doors or a ladder for Mr. Height Boy here. Hey, I'm just not a big fan of heights. There is a trapdoor over here. Over where? There's a bunch of snow everywhere. Oh, great. Oh, that's a much better way to get down there. Under the snow, genius. Yeah, I knew that. I was just mentioning how it wasn't that easy for, anybody who doesn't know that to find it. It's rather difficult. Ooh, and this is still pretty high. Come on. Yeah, sure. Anyways, show us to the leader's house so we can see if we can help him. You remember you were coming to us for help, right? That was the whole point of this. So you said he was just standing in a corner right there, right? Yeah, this way. I wonder what we're going to see. He looked fine last time I saw him, at least as far as I remember. Well, it's good that none of the Winter Steeds have really noticed that their leader is missing. Ooh, flower. Genesis, can't you create those on your own? We have a little bit of a more pressing matter right now. Yeah, but no buts. Flower. Yeah. I just want to warn you. You might not like what you see. So you said that door was locked, right? Is it supposed to be open like that? Is he still here? Oh, he seems to be. Great. Here, Genesis, come in. Oh, yes. Security. Yeah, apparently none of the Steves are really good with that. Hey, leader. I thought I locked that. Well, maybe he's more mobile than you think. Hey, leader? Why is he just standing looking at the wall like that? Hello? Yoo-hoo. Leader? I told you. Like a zombie. Yeah, basically. Hey. Yo, are you doing okay? Oh, maybe don't hit him with a stick. That doesn't really seem like the best healing method. You there? He's slowly going away. Whoa. Here, Genesis, come over to this side. Yeah. So, do you see that? That around his eyes. Oh. Do you have any idea what that is? Have you seen that before? Move. Yeah. No, we'll stay away just in case it's contagious or anything. Do you think you can do something about that? No idea. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I just thought maybe you recognized it or something. Winter Steve, move. Yeah, let's make sure we keep our distance. He's not super fast, so that shouldn't be too difficult. Stay back. Here, Genesis, if you even don't know what this is, I think it might be smart that, well, maybe after this, maybe you should leave. Safety. Yeah, we should try and contain this as best we can. He's been here like this for a while. Yeah, no, I gotta go help my creations. I'm so sorry. It's okay, Genesis. At least you came to take a look. If it's not a regular illness, we gotta find out whatever this is. Take a flower. Sure, I'll see. I'll probably be happy with that whenever he comes back to his normal self. Thanks, Genesis. Bye. Winter Steve, I'm not gonna lie. I think I've seen this before. I think you have too. This infection is very much looks like the same thing that that giant was dealing with, just much worse. See how it's all around the eyes? I can't see his pupils anymore. He doesn't really seem to know where he's going. He's almost blinded for some reason. And none of the other Winter Steves ever had to deal with this, right? You've never seen this before? No. Well, as I said, I only know one other person who had this, and well, we destroyed that giant. But you said that they come over much more often, right? From a distance and watch? The giants. Yeah. If they just come out there to watch, if they don't attack you anymore. I think it's time we started talking to the giants. Maybe ask them if they know something about this. What? What? I mean, just hear me out. Hear me out. I don't want to sound insane, but the giants are the only ones that dealt with this, sort of. At least, the one giant did. It's insanity to even try and speak with them. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever have, but what other option do we have? Genesis doesn't know about it, and he's ancient. He's the oldest person that I know, and he has never seen this before. Never dealt with this type of illness. He doesn't know how to heal it, and he just brought back like almost 1,000 desert thieves. Just hear me out. The giants are dangerous, you say, sure. But we've dealt with dangers before, right? We've actually dealt with one giant before. We've dealt with the Last Inferno. You have the Heart of Winter, so I don't know if that will be of any actual aid, but we have it. You saw the giants before. You know how dangerous they can be. I know that they can... I know they can be dangerous, and if one actually were to fight back, I'm not sure if we could handle that, but just they are the only ones that had a member of their ranks that had to deal with it, with an infection like that, a corruption like that. And, well, they're the closest ones to knowing what the source is. I mean, are you willing to take that chance? I mean, what other option do we have? We can't leave the Winter Leader in this pen for, well, forever. We need to somehow fix this before other people find out. I agree. And you guys have the horses. And you say they are always outside of the walls, so what if we take some of the horses and we wait on them? The horses are equally fast, or faster even, than the giants, so with a bit of luck, if they do come chasing us, we can just simply outrun them. And hopefully, with a bit of lightning, if we have to, deter them. I really hope it doesn't have to come to that, but I think we should do that. Huh. Okay. And I'll do the talking, don't worry. I'll take the risk. I just need somebody there who, well, knows them a little better. I don't want them to freak out at seeing me. But we need some rest. And then we can go next evening. Not now. Yeah, you're right. We should inform someone else about this, right? Like, we can't have it just be you, me, well, Genesis knew, but he just left. Somebody else needs to know. Who else? There's no, like, apprentice or anything you guys have here. The closest is you. Who do you suggest? I mean, we can either go back to the desert village, tell somebody there, or, well, I can't go to the Red Kingdom. I don't know if any of those people should know. Maybe if something wrong, we should have somebody who's a little closer than that. What about the Obsidian Steves? We can tell one of them, right? Like, they're in the village. Oh, yeah, they're pretty good fighters. If something does come down and we're being chased by a giant and we run back to the walls, they can jump out and help us. At least I hope so. Because I don't know. I'm just saying that we need some type of backup. I'm pretty sure the leader is still at that place. We can ask the Obsidian Captain. He's staying here. Wait, he's actually staying here? Oh, right. Is he the one helping with the walls? Oh, that is smart. That might actually be our best option. Yeah. In that case, I think that's a good idea. We should go talk to the Obsidian Captain, and then, well, we have somebody who can have our backs if any of this goes wrong. Also, we should make sure to close the door behind us. Maybe though. Good idea, but maybe we need to deal with this. But he's looking worse. But if the giant truly comes after us, I don't know if I can handle much more today. This day started with fighting the Lost Inferno, and then I met all the Colored Steves and Genesis and the Desert Steves, and now this. There's just a lot that happened, and I don't want to risk anything. If the giant attacks, I need to be able to fight. I understand. Do you mind? Can I crash on your couch or something? I don't know if you have an additional bed somewhere in your house, but I need somewhere to sleep and I don't have a house here. Of course. Great. Thank you. And then in the morning we'll talk with the Obsidian Captain. Up this wall, huh? Great. Yeah, just this one actually has stairs. The other one just had a ladder. Yeah. Great. Alright. Wow, you can see pretty far from here. Is he all the way up top? I'm assuming so. Not over here. Oh, hey, Obsidian Captain. I wanted to talk to you. It's good to see that you're doing okay again. I was afraid that, well, you did have a building fall on you. Hello, Cole. Winter Steve. Hi. You don't really know what's happening with everything, right? Nothing but a mere flesh wound. Sure, it was an entire building. Don't worry about it. I'm kind of concerned, but if you say that you're fine, I'm going to trust that you're fine. Do you have any idea of what's happening with the, well, with the Winter Leader and with, well, everything with his case? Because he's been inside of his house for a while, and that has a reason, but I'm not sure. I don't think you've been informed. I have no clue. Never been sick. Oh, well, yeah, well, he is ill, so what we did is Winter Steve came looking for my help, and, well, I'm not much of a healer, but I knew one, so we brought Genesis Steve here, the creator of the Forest and Desert and Ocean Steves. He's a pretty good healer, and he took a look at it, and he was like, yeah, no, I can't do that, and then he just kind of left, because, well, whatever this illness is far beyond him, and well, it's good that you said that you were never sick, so I think it's wise that we entrust you with this information. I physically cannot get sick. I have no experience or knowledge in that field. Well, luckily we're not asking you for any help with the illness specifically, because, well, we have an idea of where the illness might have come from way back when. The Winter Leader, well, he has a kind of odd corruption around his eyes. It's not really your typical sickness. No, it is not. It's a bunch of purple stuff around the eyes, and, well, it is rare, but I have seen it once before. Okay, We, a while ago, when Winter Steve and I were retrieving the Heart of Winter, we fought this giant that I encountered in the Diamond Steve stronghold. Whenever I was going there to, you remember back when the Diamond Steve ghosts were still a problem and trying to escape? And it had the same corruption? It did. Much larger, of course, and it was a little bit worse, and I don't know. It seemed to have taken him over to the point that I don't think if any of the giant's choices were his own at that point. To be expected, it's quite large. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, the Winter Leader is currently suffering from the same thing. So, we asked Genesis, and he hadn't seen it before, and, well, you told me that just now that you have no idea what it is, so even though the giant was closer to the Obsidian Steves, you guys have no idea what it is. So you think maybe it was somehow transferred? Maybe. I'm not sure if that might have been from the Heart of Winter, or, I don't know, you've carried the Heart of Winter, and then it didn't cause anything to you. Yeah, exactly. But it was down underground. Well, I've been there, but I haven't gotten it. But the Winter Leader went down there, and, well, after that, he fell ill sometime. So, I'm not sure whether or not where it came from. But first we have to find out what it is before we can find out where it came from, because we have no idea. And, well, it might be a bad idea, but Winter Steve and I, or, well, maybe more just I, thought that, well, the giants come by pretty often, I heard. They kind of, like, keep checking up on the Winter Village. And, well, one of them was corrupted before, so I was thinking, what if we asked the giants? Oh, you're gonna ask them, aren't you? I mean, yeah, that is the basic idea. Winter Steve is not a big fan of it. I mean, okay. I just wanted to, we just needed to tell somebody about the Winter Leader, and because he has to stay in his house, and somebody opened up the door last time, and, well, Winter Steve and I are going to be out there, and just in case, because the Winter Steves all think that the giants are all aggressive and stuff and try to eat them. If anything happens, and this giant attacks us, I want you to be ready to, kind of jump in. I can keep an eye on him, and I'll make sure that you stay safe out there. Yeah. Winter Steve, I think it's wise if we already said that, if we're on horseback, because then we can outrun them. But worst case scenario, we'll go out there to see if we can meet them, and then if they do chase us, we'll come back to the walls as quickly as possible, at which point we would need you to jump in. Yeah. Sounds good. Alright, great. Well, and if we don't come back, please just take care of the Winter Leader for a bit. If you can't be corrupted, as long as the Winter Steve doesn't do it, it can't spread. Okay. So, yeah, that's basically it. We're gonna prepare for tonight. Just, thanks for the help, and, well, for everything you've done up until now. Good luck. Thank you, Obsidian Captain. Come on, Winter Steve. I don't know, Winter Steve. The night's almost over, and there's no giants shown up yet. Are we too far away from the village? Is that it? Or too close to it? Let's just keep waiting for a little bit. I guess there's nothing much better we can do anyways. So, these giants, huh? They attack you guys? Like often? Because you guys, well, you went to the point to even build a wall. What do they what is you guys' relationship like with them? Well, what's that to say? Well, a bunch, probably. We hate each other. And the giants eat winter steves. Really? Why would they eat winter steves? They're all like snowy. Have you ever seen one like eat one? You've seen winter steves be taken, but never actually, you know. So you've never, so okay, so you're saying that they eat you, but you haven't seen that happen. What else could they be doing? Well, I don't know, maybe, you know, capturing you, or trying to, you know, get you away from your people so you can't call in reinforcement to hurt them. But I'm just saying that if you've never seen it happen, how do you know that they eat winter steves? It's just, are they, you know, if you have never seen it, they might not actually be that bad. My people always assumed they were evil. That's why we attacked. So you attacked first, is what you're saying. Every time you see them, you just attack them because you don't want them to attack first. Yeah. Do you realize that they might not actually be the bad guys in that situation? I'm not saying that, you know, the giants are not bad. I'm just saying that if you keep attacking them, they might, you know, start doing something to you, destroying winter steves, capturing them and destroying them somewhere else, or actually eating them. I don't know. I'm just saying that it might not be the wisest choice for you guys to attack them always. Huh. I understand that, you know, they're scary, they're big, they might sometimes even be aggressive, but I don't know if it's necessarily the best option to attack them, always. Anyways, I don't know if they're going to be showing up. We might as well turn back now. We've been out here all night, because there's really no reason just to stay. Hold up. Did you see that? Oh, there's one. Is that one? I mean, you shouldn't be asking me, I should be asking you. You're the one who knows more about giants. This one looks similar. It doesn't have the same infection around it. Okay, stay on guard. Stay back a little bit. We're pretty obvious here with the lights. Hi, I'm Cole. This is Winter Steve. We want to talk to you. Can you understand what I'm saying? Do you even speak our language? We just want to talk about something. Talk about what? Talk about what? Well, okay. It's good that you can understand this at least. It's not necessarily what I expected, but that's good. Hi. As I said, I'm Cole. I'm a Red Steve, and I wanted to talk to you about some problems that we've been having at the Winter Steve village. So I did not expect this. I am Bramir, a giant. I can see that. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've had a lot of dealings with the Winter Steves. That's why they thought bringing me into the mix might actually make this conversation a little bit easier. Because, you know, you guys are not on the best of terms here. Especially not with, you know, the walls coming up and stuff. And I can see that that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, I've had to deal with them. Well, they're rude. Well, that's a whole conversation that we're going to have after this. But just to speak plainly, the Winter Steve leader has a bit of a problem. A bit of an illness that we cannot explain, and, well, we think that the giants, you guys have encountered this before. At least, we think so. So, okay, and, well, Winter Steve and I want to invite you to come into the Winter Steve village, and then we'll talk about it. We can show you, and we can all go past it, and then we can even see about how we can fix the relationship between giants and Winter Steves, if that's possible. No, they'll just destroy me. That's not our goal. That's not their goal. It's not my goal either. I'm not even a Winter Steve. To be fair, I don't fear you as much as they do. So but I guess I can understand where you're coming from. They brought in the Obsidian Steves and everything like that. My people might be a bit aggressive. Cool. Yeah, I seem to understand that now. No, their buildings are too small. I've got splinters. That is true. You would probably, I guess, with the Obsidian Steves, if you're not feeling comfortable about speaking on our terms, I don't think we should be out here and talking about it. This doesn't seem like an appropriate location either. If you have a place that you'd be willing to bring us, then we can talk about whatever this corruption is and what you guys can understand about it. We're more than happy to come to your place, and they'll not eat us, Winter Steve. Right? At least you won't eat us, right? That's not a thing. If you guys do, then I'm afraid that we're not going to come along. Or at least we're not going to come along, well, easily. Fine. But if I find out someone is following you, I'll destroy you. That's fair. We didn't have anyone following us, right? I'll stomp on you. Uh-huh. Winter Steve, you didn't get anyone to follow us, right? Poof. Yeah, we really prefer that didn't happen. No? Okay, you better not be lying to me. If you have any Winter Steves back there, they have as reinforcements that I don't know about, just make sure that they don't follow us. I swear, I didn't. Good, because that's... Trusting one another in such a simple matter is the first step to living together. And you guys have been living together in this area for too long at war. But right now, that conflict is not the main thing that worries me. So we'll have to be left behind right now. What are you small ones whispering about? We're just making sure that everybody understands what's happening here. On these horses we can keep up with you, so if you lead the way, we'll follow you. Whatever, follow me. Alright, come on, Winter Steve. So, you guys live underground, huh? I guess that makes a lot of sense. Yep. Sure, not the whole problem with lightning or with light and stuff. Gorm, reindeer. This is Cole, and with him, Winter Steve. Hi. I think it's just fair if we step off the horses for now. Gorm, reindeer, nice to meet you. Wait, you brought back a Winter Steve here? I mean, he's not gonna hurt any of you. Hello, Brumir. Why are they here? We came to ask you guys for some help. They've come here for our help. They are being diplomatic. We try to be. I try to be. So it's good to meet you all. As Brumir said, I'm Cole. This is Winter Steve. Oh, this is Winter Steve. I'm a Red Steve. I've been the Winter Steves asked me if I could help them with a little problem they're having. So, well, here, let me explain. Let me explain the situation. What problem? Well, a little while back. Why should we help them when they're the ones who attacked us? I mean, I'm not the one. I never went out of my way to do that. Winter Steves only did it out of self-defense because, well, you guys are large and intimidating, and you guys were attacking Winter Steve, so they just fought back, right? That's how that went, right? Right, Winter Steve? It was just all self-defense. What do you mean? The Winter Steves always attacked us first. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. But that problem right now isn't the main thing. We should talk about that afterwards. There's a little thing that's a bit more pressuring right now for us. I understand that might not be the case for you, but we need to somehow resolve that. I agree. I say it's more than a bit of a problem. You're right. And you guys have, if that's true, you guys have all the right to have an open discussion about that. I can't apologize on my pupil's behalf, but I want to fix this. See, not all Winter Steves are bad. I think this is but a mere misunderstanding. I am not the leader. No. And because he's not, we need to talk to you about something else. Ask you about something else. That is more important right now. We'll talk about an agreement that we could possibly make after this. We've been able to reach them with other Steves. You guys are smart. I see no reason why we wouldn't be able to make an agreement with you guys. Anyway, here it goes. The Winter Leader has some type of corruption around his eyes. Purple-like. And I think you guys might have seen it before. The Winter Leader, he got it right after we defeated the giant who stole the Heart of Winter from the Winter Steves. He had the same type of corruption, although a little bit more spread. You defeated him? We did. He stole the Heart of Winter and I went to go get it back. The Heart of Winter was property of the giants before the Winter Steves ever had possession of it. They stole it from us. Wait, what? That artifact belonged to us before the Winter Steves stole it. It's the essence of our creator. Oh, is that true, Winter Steve? Did they have it before you guys did? I did not know that. The leader never told me that. Winter Steve, that might be something that we're gonna have to also talk about afterwards. Who the Heart of Winter belongs to isn't the point. Of course you wouldn't. Some leader you have. This is probably all a misunderstanding that we can work out, but regardless, you guys probably agree that the one corrupted giant wasn't the one who was supposed to hold it, right? He wasn't supposed to keep it. He was not himself, I'm assuming, right? So, I'll tell you what happened to him. The Winter Steves and the Obsidian Steves had problems before as well. When I went to go fix that relationship, I eventually was sent into the Diamond Steve stronghold. There I found your friend, the other giant, the corrupted one, who had the heart, and I did battle with him in the tomb of something, I'm not sure. But before the fight was concluded, teleported him to the surface, where eventually, yes, we did defeat him. And in any way, we set him free of whatever corruption was taking hold of him. There wouldn't happen to have been a tomb with purple writing on it, where the first enemy might have been. He was mentioned. Apparently, the first enemy created the Diamond Steves, and he was there. Yeah, that is the tomb that I'm talking about. You guys are familiar with that? You guys are dealing with someone called Dread Steve. Luckily, he's been locked away for a long time. Well, about that. So, about that. Well, I was down there in the Diamond Steve stronghold. I actually... Well, when I started fighting against the giant, he fought back, and... Well, lightning went around, and fireballs went around whenever things were going down, and... Well, we broke some things. Before we teleported out to the surface, I wouldn't exclude the possibility of having released this Dread Steve. That would be really bad, wouldn't it? Even if Dread Steve escaped. We would know by now. We would? I don't know. I guess I don't know his tactics too much. I guess you guys would better. If he is out there and you... Yeah, no, if you guys think we would have noticed, we would have noticed. You're right. It gives me some comfort. Just in case. We know somebody that might be able to help. They work with spirits and stuff and whatnot. Who else? I know a bunch of people, but I don't know anybody who can do that. They should be able to help make sure that he's still in there. Wait, who do you know who can do that? I know a bunch of people, but that doesn't sound familiar per se. They look like you, but a different color. Actually, they're my favorite color. Oh, huh. Well, I guess I don't know the other chromatic Steves well enough yet, but that's fine. Yeah, no, I met those. It's funny that you guys actually are in good terms with them. Yeah, we were there when Dread Steve was running about, causing chaos. So, you would have definitely known about it. Well, if you guys know about him, and you guys were around when he was causing chaos, which first of all means you guys are pretty old, but it would also mean you guys know most about that infection thing. So do you guys know how to remove it from someone? How to heal someone from it? We don't know how to fix it. Every time it's happened, the person's just been destroyed. Oh, yeah, we're old. Look at our beards. I guess you're right, yeah. But if the person gets destroyed every time, I guess that's how it ended for the giant as well, huh? But destroyed? I don't know, Winter Steve. That doesn't sound like the best option for your village right now, for the Winter Leader. Is there really no other way? Nothing that you guys know about healing it, or if you guys are not saying it's Dread Steve, you guys can't help us? I mean, aren't you Winter Steve's like ice and stuff? I guess it's a little different. Yeah? So, like, put him on ice. Freeze him. That might be an option, but you guys need a leader. That's actually not a bad idea, Winter Steve. Maybe that's something we should talk about whenever we're back at the village. That may be able to slow it down. Yeah, agreed. It might work. I mean, maybe it slows it down, but we don't know that. I wouldn't know though. That's fair, but it's a good suggestion. We should think about it. And if it slows the corruption, that might be worth it. It's worth a shot. Hey, and anyway, we'll discuss it whenever we go back. Aside from, well, their leader and the problems that we have to face, and whoever you guys are calling in to check up on Dread Steve, there's another issue here that I think we should talk about. And well, you're the closest one to a leader the Winter Steves have right now, so I think it would be appropriate for you to discuss this. Guys, if you guys truly want to be living in this area with the Winter Steves, and I think we can come to somewhat of an agreement here, and I think I can be a good mediator in that case. So let's discuss a way that you guys can all live together, yeah? I don't think we have a small enough chair for you to sit down on and have a conversation. Well, Blemir, I don't think that's a problem. We're pretty good down here. But I actually have a plan, so listen up. This might work. It's amazing that we've been able to fix the problem with the giants, but we haven't done anything for the Winter Leader yet. I get that. I know that we might be looking at this a little bit too much as if we have a success, but it's a good step in the right direction, don't you think? I'm just worried about him. I am too, but I don't know. With the giants, don't even know how to do it. I don't know if there is a way. There has to be a way, right? Somehow. I mean, you still have the Heart of Winter, right? Yeah, that's good. I think that, if anything, that might be the solution. That's the thing from you guys as creator. It's apparently the Giants' creator as well. Genesis gave all of his creations something that they desperately needed. Maybe your creator did as well. Maybe. Yeah. But you guys are in a bit of a pickle right now, don't you think? With, you know, not having a leader and all. It's a little problematic, but I guess you guys will be fine. Because I know, you might not necessarily be up for it, but you're the closest thing they have to an apprentice. So, and you've been doing it for so long, and you've just made that deal with the Giants. You have a bit of a leader's role already anyways. But it's me, a leader? I truly don't think that there's anybody else more capable currently in your village. And with the leader out of commission, and you were already entrusted with the Heart of Winter, you already have connections with all the other Steves when you helped with the Lost Inferno. I don't know, maybe think about it, but for the time, I think you would be the best option. Because we're going to have to put the Winter Leader on ice for a while. Yeah, I will. I know it's difficult, but you have the Obsidian Steves to ask for help. You have all the other Steves, and if you ever need my help, you have it, just like you did now. But we do have to get back to the Winter Village and put the leader on ice as quickly as possible, so that if it does slow the spread, we can slow it as early as possible. Thank you, Cole. That means a lot. Yeah. No worry. No worry at all. Come on, let's hurry up. Hey, there you go. I think that will do it for now. It's smart to keep as much, well, no heat down here. Smallest flames possible, because this has to stay here, and, well, for the time being, he's gonna have to stay here. Yeah. Can't see if it's actually slowing down, but it doesn't seem to be progressing for now. So, I'm afraid for now this is the best I can do. We just have to hope that it's doing something. Yeah, you're right. Now, well, you have the leader's hat, right? Yeah. It's, I think it's time for you to put that on and take up that role. There you go. Yeah, I agree. And hey, as I said, you're pretty much the apprentice here. There's nobody else better suited for this, and you can always ask for our help. You'll be fine. So, how do I be a leader? I mean, keep doing what you've been doing, taking care of everyone, taking care of the leader, making sure that everything runs smoothly. It should be a little easier now with the Giants no longer as a threat, so I think it shouldn't be that hard. I have a little bit of experience with, you know, people looking up to you, and it's a bit of a learning curve, but you'll get there. I believe in that, especially with the help that you can get, so I understand. Thank you. Yeah, no worries, and I just hope that the Winter Leader will be fine until we can get him back. The Heart of Winter, just start experimenting with it, see what its powers are, see what it can do. I know that it hasn't really been able to do much except for prevent you guys from melting, but I feel like it has to be able to do something more than just exist. And also you should probably talk about the Giants, about, you know, who's allowed to have that. I'll monitor him and the Heart of Winter closely. Yeah, see if you can heal him with it or something, or even if it has any other properties, we should figure it out. I think aside from that, I can't do much for you. Not right now, at least. Of course. Hey, Winter Steve, I'm gonna go. Everything's been quite rough recently, and I'm pretty sure you can handle this on your own. Especially with the Obsidian Captain with you, you'll be fine. It's just, I'm gonna take some of the advice that my friends gave me. I understand, and I can. Great. I'm gonna be in at the Desert Village, at the house that you found me at. I'm going to take a break for a while, I think. So, yeah. Good luck with this. You got it. And just hit me up whenever you need to. Thanks. You're welcome, Winter Steve. You're welcome. Okay. Oh, it's noon already. I gotta hurry up. Gotta quickly grab my things. Probably can use. I should just bring everything. I don't have that many things on me anyways. Just in case I end up somewhere where I don't expect me to. Probably want to go find Sharp before anything. Tell him about what's happening. The way is much different now that the whole kingdom's been rebuilt. It's much bigger. Everything. Many more Desert Steves and everything. It's more lively, which is good, I guess. Which way? This? Yeah, over here. There we go. Hey, sorry. I gotta go meet a friend of mine, if you do not mind. Oh, hey, Ocean Apprentice. Good to see you. Hi. Bye. What was he up to? Huh. I hope Sharp is still here. At least I expect him to be. He's got a job here now. Wait, what's he doing? Why does he have a... Hey, Sharp! What are you doing? Why do you have that containment unit? Sorry. More pressing question. Why was the Ocean Apprentice here just now? Oh, hey Cole. He was here asking me to keep an eye out for the Ocean Leader. Oh, right. He still hasn't been found? After all this time? I mean, not since the Lost Inferno. Wow. That's a bit problematic. Last I heard, the Ocean Steves were looking for him. Where are you going? Oh, I'm going to visit the Winter Steves. Oh, really? Yeah, sure. It's just... Well, you probably would have wanted to ask directions from the Ocean Apprentice, or I don't know if you've been. I don't know. You can probably find your way there eventually. No, that's fun. Yeah, you still gotta finish your book and everything. If you do find yourself with the Winter Steves, by the way, could you check up on that new leader? He has had a little rough recently, so I think he would appreciate some extra help. Sure, I can. Actually, I want to meet the Giants. Oh, yeah, they've been working together now. That shouldn't be too difficult. There's only 3 of them, so probably it's not going to be that much of a alarm meeting. But they're pretty cool. I keep forgetting that you haven't really been out of this place since you built it. And the Chromatic Steves, since we have connections with them now. Oh yeah, right. Wow, I realized you've been stuck here for a good bit, huh? You haven't really seen anything of the new stuff that we discovered, and it's been what, a couple months now? Jeez. Yeah. So. What are you up to? Oh, well, I wanted to tell you that, well, I'm gonna go meet with Beef and Goggles. We should be ready now with the whole preparation thing that we've been doing. Oh, actually, wait, what? Not sure if you know, but Goggles is a professor now. Yeah, I know, I heard all about it, the whole Professor Red thing and the Academy. I guess it's been nice that he's been promoted in that way, but he's not going to escape that Goggles nickname anytime soon, not for me at least. But regardless, it's been a while now ever since that one Red Steve went missing. I've just been working with him and Beef to try and figure out this way to capture the room, to see if we can question it, to find out where that Red Steve actually is. Because I haven't been able to find that place anymore where I found the 4 Steves that one time. So, well, it's been months now of sneaking into the Red Kingdom, making sure that the king didn't notice, or that, none of the other Red Steves were, telling on me. I think we're actually finally ready to try and, execute the plan. Oh, will you need help? I don't know. I appreciate your offer, but I faced this thing twice already. Once with Forest Steve, and I was just trying to get away. Once I actually tried to fight it, and yeah, it was tough, but I don't know. I have Goggles now and Beef, and we're prepared. No, I think the 3 of us, we can easily handle that. And regardless, you've been stuck here for so long. It should be good for you to go out on an expedition again. Yeah, you're right. And regardless, you gotta meet all those other Steves and then finish writing your book and, well, maybe find another place like this academy. I'm pretty sure you set this place up pretty nicely. It's just time for the next step, I think, for you, right? Right. It's been good, and I don't know. It's a little sad since the whole Lost Inferno thing and everything that happened after that. We haven't had a lot of time with just the elites. We haven't been working together. I haven't seen Beef almost since I talked to him in the bunker all that time ago. And, well, he wasn't really too happy with how we left that conversation, so it was a bit awkward working with him to fight with the Ruin, but yeah, we've been through a lot. Yeah, and it's a little sad to see you go, but on the other hand, I'm happy for you. It's good that you move on again. I don't feel like you should be sitting still in one place for too long, Anyways, I got some other people to tell about this as well. I think the Desert Apprentice would appreciate knowing that I'm going to be gone for a while as well, so... good luck with your expedition, I know, in your book, and I hope I see you again soon. I wish you guys the best of luck too. Thanks, Sharp. Take care, Cole. Yeah, take care, Sharp. Well, almost all Red Steves, aside from the ones teaching here, are away now. I gotta let Desert Apprentice know that I'm gonna be gone for a while. I don't know which leader to step up to. I'm pretty sure this was his house. It's been moved, but... just to make sure, the pants... yeah, there we go. Pants are still above his doorway. Hey, Desert Apprentice! Sorry, I'm just walking in. Are you home? Ah, there you go. Oh, I see that you're busy cooking, huh? Good morning. Hi, good to see you. Hey, how are you doing? 'Cause you're pretty busy lately. Oh, thanks for the cake. Well, since nearly 1,000 Desert Steves returned, it's been a bit hectic. Yeah, I imagine that, but you still found some time to set up the lamp. I see that the head of the Lost Inferno has been returned to you. That's good. Luckily, we figured out the housing situation. Yeah, it's noticeable that it's much busier now in the kingdom. Everywhere with the new houses and, well, the whole new marketplace, the whole redesign of it all. You guys did that pretty fast considering, you know, everything. So, have all the other leaders chosen their own apprentices yet? Or is all of this problem still, well, yours? Since the Council of Leaders was set up, I've still been the only one. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. That's a lot of work. Oh, and probably makes you very hungry. Though, some of the older leaders are a little bit more proactive than ours. That's a good thing, but also not. It doesn't take a lot to be more proactive than the original leader, the one that I met. I wanted to come and talk to you about something, by the way. The preparations for the capture of the ruin are finished, I heard yesterday. So, well, I prepared myself and I just talked with Sharp about it. And, well, I'm gonna go and meet the others at the ruins to take care of this problem so everybody can travel safely again. Oh, you sure you'll be able to handle that thing? I mean, I handled it once before. It's not as aggressive. It's not as dangerous as the Lost Inferno by any means. And, well, we have prepared, and it's Goggles, Beef, and I think we'll be fine. I think, you know, we handled the Lost Inferno with a lot more people, but this is enough, I think. Well, I wish you luck. Thanks. And, well, you good luck with all the preparations and all the work you have to do. Really see if somebody else can possibly take over some of that work for you. What is this? Stew. Thanks. I'm gonna go now. Good luck with your cooking, I guess. See ya, man. Yeah, see ya. Oh, sorry. Let me just get a free spot over here. There you go. Ah, here you go. Where did they set up? Goggles? Beef? Oh, wait, over there. Cool! Oh, hey, Goggles, what is that? Is that a piece of scaffolding? What's up? You guys ready? Yeah, mainly. That's good. You seem excited. That's a good thing. Have you tested this thing at all? Because before we do this, it should probably be wise that it doesn't explode like the last one. Can't really test it. Wait, why not? But you haven't tested this thing at all? Are you crazy? Or else, the ruin would be in my lab. Oh, yeah, you're right. That might actually. Yeah, okay, that's a good point you've got there. So it's untested? There's only a 80% chance of things going wrong. You mean the whole thing blowing up, Beef? Hold up, 80%, that's a lot, that's a big chance. Is that really how much it is? And I just got that place refurbished. Wait, you finally finished your lab? Great. But that's a lot of percentage. Shut up, it's 30. 30% is still a lot, Goggles. It's fine, whatever. It's better. Yeah, better than 80, but 30% is still that's a lot, but I guess that's the best that we got. Hey man, I'm trying here. Hey, it's a good start, but if we go wrong, we know what to improve upon. Beef, what's the Obsidian Captain doing here? Did you bring him? I mean, it's never unwise to bring an Obsidian Steve. Plus, we've been training together a lot lately. Oh, yeah, that's pretty smart. Now, let me have my lunch for a moment. Sure. I guess it's a good thing that you brought him along. Gargles, just make sure that you get the machine ready, okay? Hey, Obsidian Captain. Good to see you. I didn't expect you to be here. Hello, Cole. Thanks for, well, I don't know if we need another man, but I guess it's useful to have extra people. So thanks for coming along. Don't worry about it. It gives me something to do. I guess, yeah, otherwise it's a little boring at the Obsidian Citadel, huh? So, was the goal to capture or destroy this creature? Well, it seemed to be intelligent, at least in some way. So we should try and capture it so we can find out where that one missing Red Steve is. After that, maybe something different. I don't know. But we need to find him first. If he hasn't been able to teleport back, it probably means that he's in trouble. I mean, we'd probably be better off just getting rid of it. I don't completely disagree with you. It should be destroyed. It shouldn't be able to remain as is. But only after we found that missing Steve. Because if we don't find him, then if we destroy the ruin, then there's a chance he might be able to teleport back on his own. But maybe not. And I don't think we can take that risk. Yeah, I guess. Don't worry about it. Everything will be fine. Goggles, is the machine ready to go? Yeah, it's as ready as it can be. Alright, great. Why is there a fish? I'm not even going to question how that works. That might be the 30%, by the way. Everyone, I guess, get in your positions. Goggles, you should stay behind here. Science. Sure. Sitting Captain, could you stand in between here and Goggles in case the ruin tries to go for him? You're probably the strongest one to be able to stand in between that. Beef, if you're on that side, I'll be over here. If we're all ready, I'll keep him safe, don't worry. Thanks. If we're all ready, I guess. Goggles, it's all up to you. Go for it. Okay, here we go. Something's working at least. Okay. Oh, there it is. That's good. It's not staying there, though. Uh-oh. Goggles? Is this supposed to happen? Is it supposed to be able to move like that? Haha! Nope! Hey, you! Where's that one red Steve you took? Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa! What's happening? Why is everything turning purple? Whoa! What was that? What is... Who are you?